That's it. We about to go out with a bang. Y'all ready? Hands up, real quick.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
You guys can take a seat. And I am in the room with some God-given, blessed people who are declaring and decreeing, people who could give me some loans.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it feels good to be here. You are a part of history in the making. And you know, in the spirit of I will, I just want you, as I say I will, I want you to declare what it is over your life. So when I say I will, you speak and you know what it is that you're believing God to do in your life. Alrighty, so I'm going to say I will and you speak it, because I believe in this atmosphere, you can receive all that God has for you right here. Alright, so I will. I will. Everybody says successful. I'm sure everybody got different needs and wants. You know, I will, whatever it is, speak it. Speak life. We're here to speak life and act, right? Alrighty, so I'm going to do that one more time. I will. I will. I will. I will. Amen. I feel that. Alrighty, so I want you guys to imagine. There's this very familiar person I know. You know, they were close to 400 pounds. And man, in about 2 years, they lost over 100 pounds. So you guys think that's realistic?
Yeah.
You know, no surgery, no special tablets, nothing like that. You think that's realistic?
Yes.
All right. Well, let me show you it is. This was me, starting May 2012 and journeying on to December 2015. This is what you call being intentional about your life.
Yeah. Wow.
Now, when we talking about intentionality, it was rough. You know, I was in Minnesota when I made this decision. I just moved off to school, and my dorm was literally right next to the gym. And I was like, you know what, this can't be a mistake. This really can't be a mistake. Let me just go in there and see what's up. You know, in my mindset then, I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm being deliberate or intentional. I just was like, let me check this out. So I read and I started to get results. And in reflection, I can truly say that I was intentional. I would wake up 6 o'clock every morning. I would watch the foods that I would eat, no matter what it was. Even when I plateaued and it was like 3-4 months where I wasn't losing no weight, I still went in there, was consistent, unwavering, still even to this date, still pushing past, still pressing, being intentional. And you know what I love about this topic, intentionality, so much, is that you can be intentional about so many different areas of your life. Whether it's spiritual, emotional, physical, whatever it is, you can own it. You can be what it is that you want to be. And I can tell you, it's still a fight, but that's what an intentional life is. You gotta keep fighting. You gotta keep pressing. No matter what it is, you gotta move through it. So that's a little about me and how one of the areas I've been intentional about. So I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about me, Katherine Beneby II. I'm a fun-loving person. I love to meet new people. I'm always bubbly, high energy, passionate, love God, love people. I just have so much inside of me that I just love to share. You know, you can hear me on the radio, you can hear me a part of Rotaract and service, just anything, trying new things. While I was off to school, I did a spring break. I went on a spring break trip with 40 other people I never knew before. And it was a risk, but it was a part of my walk of being intentional. Because when you're walking in an intentional life, you gotta take risks, you gotta step out of the box. For some of you in here tonight, this may be your first training of some sorts. Is there anybody who's ever been to a training of this kind of sort? I know we have quite a mixed group in here. Who's been to like trainings and such, or is this your first one? This is your first one, so this is you stepping out of your box, right? Awesome. So I love, as you can see, I am well versed and I love what I do. So while I was off to school though, in 2014, I got a job offer right after I graduated, and I worked with Red Reviews for Christ. But you know, I wasn't feeling fulfilled. I wanted more, I desired more. And so I went online, was searching up some programs and seeing how I can get connected to develop my leadership skills. And there I found the John Maxwell Certification Program. And trust me, this program has changed my life. I remember the first call I went on with this program. We had people from Russia, China, all over the world, just hearing that wealth of knowledge and experience, and just hearing about leadership in other parts of the world, you know, has really been life-changing. And I think one of the biggest things was to meet John Maxwell himself at the live certification training last August. So we keep talking about this word significance, right? And I just want to clarify, what do we mean as significance? Significance isn't age, gender, position, title, none of those things. Significance is 1, knowing who you are. 2, your purpose or call. 3, how your purpose or call impacts your world. I'll repeat that again. Significance isn't age, gender, position, title, none of those things. Because that's what we think. We think, oh, I need to be the CEO of this, and I need to be making this high, I have to be on this high-paid job. We put our validation in things. But really and truly, we have to first find out who we are, and don't let those things define who we are. So significance is knowing who you are, your purpose or call, and how your purpose or call impacts your world. So when John was, you know, a part of a seminar in 1974, they were talking about do it now, right? Clement Stone, he was the facilitator for that session. John was one of the participants. Clement Stone challenged all of the participants in the seminar to say, do it now 50 times in the morning when they woke up, and do it now 50 times at night before they went to sleep. So John took on this challenge. This is John Maxwell, and he did this for the next 6 months. And can I tell you, that just revolutionized his thinking and the way that he went about his life. Simply because every time you would think to procrastinate, do it now, 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 would play in his head. And as I was preparing for this presentation, I was like, well, for some of us, it may not be do it now. Some of us may need to say, I am enough, I am enough, I am enough, I am enough. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. So whatever it is, you have to declare it. Your words have so much power. So we can see leaders who were very intentional and had a do it now spirit. World leaders like Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, Mother Teresa. So now we go to a local context. We have so many leaders we love and respect, but these are the ones that I wanted to point out who have impacted me personally. So first, Sir Lyndon Finland, he really changed the dynamic of this country. You know, bringing one of the key players in bringing equality and independence. And so we could never forget his contributions. He's the father of the nation, correct?
Yes.
Dr. Miles Monroe. His legacy, he lived. He lived his legacy. His whole thing was embracing purpose. And his famous quote, not dying empty, right? Meaning that he wanted to live a fulfilled life. And how many of you in this room can say, hey, I'm trying my best to live a fulfilled life and die empty? Amen. That's a desire I have for myself and for each one of you here tonight. Elaine Pinder, you know, I had to put a girl boss in there, right? She is the CEO of Bamboo Shack, Frankie Gone Bananas at Awaki, formerly La Rose Boutique, and now the new fine dining restaurant, San Padilla Restaurant. She is off the chains. I just want to sit down and talk to her one day, which I believe will happen very soon. But she believes in being an agent of hope and change. Michael Thompson, he's one of the most famous Bahamian basketball players. He's one of the top country ambassadors, and he recently launched a foundation to help young people with academics and sports. Mr. Mark Cartwright, one of my personal mentors, simply because he always wants to see the vision of others fulfilled. One of the most selfless people I know. And guess what? You know why I like each one of these leaders so much? Is because they all are men and women of faith. and they stand and believe that God is the reason for everything that they're doing, and He is at the center of it. And I think that that's a key component to living intentionally, because He helps us to know our purpose. He helps us to know our call and the direction in which He wants us to go. So when I see these leaders, I say, hey, they have to have some words of good intention and words of intentional living. They couldn't just be putting things off for tomorrow and say, oh, later I'll deal with that. They had to have purpose and direction in their speech and the way that they live their life. So here's what we're going to talk about now.
All things are working for my good, yeah, 'cause He's intentional, never fade.